The Book of Adam and Eve, chapters 62 through 63. Chapter 62, 10th apparition of Satan to Adam and Eve about the figs. But Satan, the wicked, was envious because of the consolation the Most High had given them. So he prevented them and went into the cave and took the 2 figs and buried them outside the cave so that Adam and Eve should not find them. He also had in his thoughts to destroy them, but by the Most High's mercy, as soon as those 2 figs were in the earth, the Most High power defeated Satan's counsel regarding them and made them into 2 fig trees. All praise that overshadowed the cave, for Satan had buried them on the eastern side of it. Then, when the 2 trees were grown and were covered with fruit, Satan grieved and mourned and said,
Better were it to have left those figs as they were, for now, behold, they have become 2 fruit trees, whereof Adam will eat all the days of his life, whereas I had in mind, when I buried them, to destroy them entirely, and to hide them for aye. But the Most High Power have overturned my counsel, and would not that this sacred fruit shall perish. And he has made plain my intentions, and has defeated the counsel I have formed against his servants.
Then Satan went away ashamed of not having wrought out his design. All praise. The Book of Adam and Eve, chapter 63. But Adam and Eve, as they drew near to the cave, saw 2 fig trees covered with fruit and overshadowing the cave. Then Adam said to Eve, It seems to me we have gone astray. When did these 2 trees grow here? It seems to me that the enemy wishes to lead us astray. Sayest thou that there is in the earth another cave than this? Yet, O Eve, let us go into the cave and find in it the 2 figs, for this is our cave in which we were. But if we should not find the 2 figs in it, then it cannot be our cave. They went then into the cave and looked into the 4 corners of it, but found not the 2 figs. And Adam wept and said to Eve, Are we come to a wrong cave then, O Eve? It seems to me these 2 fig trees are the 2 figs that were in the cave. And Eve said, I, for my part, do not know. Then Adam stood up and prayed and said, O Most High Power, thou didst command us to come back to the cave, to take the 2 figs, and then to return to thee. But now we have not found them, O Most High Power of Israel. Hast thou taken them and sown these 2 trees? Or have we gone astray in the earth? Or has the enemy deceived us? If it be real, then, O Most High Power, reveal to us the secret of these 2 trees and of the 2 figs. Then came the word of the Most High Power I Am to Adam, and said unto him, O Adam, when I sent thee to fetch the figs, Satan went before thee to the cave, took the figs, and buried them outside, eastward of the cave, thinking to destroy them, and not sowing them with good intent. But for his mere sake then have these trees grown up at once. But I have mercy on thee, and I commanded them to grow, and they grew to be 2 large trees, that you be overshadowed by their branches, and find rest, and that I make you see my power and my marvelous works, and also to show you Satan's meanness and his evil works. For ever since ye came out of the garden, he has not ceased, no, not one day, for doing you some harm. But I have not given him power over you. And the Most High Power said, Henceforth, O Adam, rejoice on account of the trees, thou and Eve, and rest under them when ye feel weary, but eat not of their fruit, nor come near them. Then Adam wept and said, O Most High, wilt thou again kill us? Or wilt thou drive us away from before thy face, and cut our life from off the face of the earth? O Most High Power, I beseech thee, if thou knowest that there be in these trees either death or some other evil, as at the first time, root them up from near our cave, and wither them, and leave us to die of the heat of hunger and of thirst. For we know thy marvelous works, O most high power of Israel, that they are great, and that by thy power thou canst bring one thing out of another without one's wish. For thy power can make rocks to become trees, and trees to become rocks. All praise. Hey, yo. Hey, forefather Adam was breaking down Proverbs, ancient Proverbs, home. You heard? So, hey, hold on. I clap it up for forefather Adam for using Proverbs, bro. Because he was one of the original ones. I know the Most High, he's the original proverb user. But as far as humans, Adam, forefather Adam, was the first one to use a proverb. And I just want to break down forefather Adam's proverb phrase before I get out of here. And this was from forefather Adam in the book of Adam and Eve, chapter 63. For we know thy marvelous works, O most high power of Israel, that they are great, and that by thy power thou canst bring one thing out of another without one's wish. For thy power can make rocks to become trees, and trees to become rocks. Matter of fact, that was an advanced proverb. Woo, I had to kind of break that one down. Anyway, all praise to the power of the Son of Man, Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. Father, I am that I am, and your only begotten Son, the Son of Man, the Messiah, the Redeemer. Israel, keep your head up and your faith strong in spiritual Jacob's trouble, because it's only going to get worse before it gets better. And with that being said, hey, oh, and that's another thing. We have to limit technology, y'all, because that's another thing. How the enemy could get into your home. It's through technology, home. You know what I'm saying? Just like how the adversary was able to get into the cave of Adam and Eve, that's the same way he could get into your home, through technology. So at a certain point, you got to cut off the Wi-Fi. You got to cut off the signals. Put your phone in airplane mode, Israelite. If you going to sleep, don't be going to sleep with your phone on right next to your head. What's wrong with you? Do your research. You know what I'm saying? On EMF waves. With that being said, all praise. Israel, keep your head up and your faith strong. Aman, shalom. So be it. Hey, say, man, I got to get this on my chair real quick. Know what I'm talking about? So, do y'all feel like life is just not life, but just this current state of affairs we in right now? Don't it just feel like a Twilight Zone? Like it's just some weirdo stuff going on right now. You know what I'm talking about? That you just can't get away from. That just keep following you, bruh. Spiritually, physically. Let me give you prime examples real quick. Like, just people in life. Like, every time I go to the gym, it feels like the same NPCs are put in place and do the same things. I go to work, the same Gentile NPCs are in place doing the same thing. I come home, the same Gentile NPCs do the same thing. Like they programmed like a simulation. Huh? Am I the only one? Are y'all going through that too? Listen, let me give you some examples. I go to Planet Fitness. I work out. The same guys come in at the same time. I mean, I know I come in at the same time because it's part of my schedule. That's the only time I could get in. But dang, the same group of guys, every time I come in, so we all on the same schedule, right? I come home from work. I got to deal with the same weirdo-ness. It's this lady, this Gentile NPC. And when I catch her on camera, I'm going to catch her on camera one of these days. And I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about with her. But she just be looking up at the sky, spaced out. You heard? Like, so, hello? Somebody there? Hey, like, you gotta smack you heard? Get your attention. I'm right here. Type stuff, like really spaced out, looking at the sky, or just be walking down the street pacing, talking to herself. But then she got an apartment, and I think she lives alone. So I'm like, how are you keeping it together? And then she always got trash outside her apartment. Like when I drive by, it's always 2 big trash bags like outside your apartment, bruh. So that means you just a nesting ground for roaches to just come and mingle. I hate to be your next door neighbor, you nasty. Y'all Gentiles nasty, bro. But listen, the Twilight Zone. And then when I went to the gym yesterday, I seen this other Gentile walking in the shower part with no shower shoes on. I'm like, yo, y'all, and then on top of that, y'all barbaric. Y'all do nasty stuff like that. And if that's you, Israel, you need to check yourself. Don't be going to no gym thinking it's all cool and dandy walking around barefoot now. Don't be barbaric like these Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? That is in their DNA to do that. You know what I'm saying? They was cave dwellers, but they dwelled in caves for centuries upon centuries. Adam and Eve, that was just temporarily, you know what I'm saying, because of their transgression. You know what I'm saying? Those barbarians, those barbaric Gentiles, they was in them caves, them Nephilims and what's the other ones? I forgot the other ones. But yeah, all of them. That's where they dwelled at. You know what I'm saying? Barbarian type people. Walking around just straight savages. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Listen. And then when I try to get an apartment, I told myself this is the last time I'm doing apartments, because you move from one apartment to try to get away from weirdo neighbors just to get in another weirdo neighbor apartment situation. You cannot get away from these weirdos, homie. Israel want to be at peace. I hate living around y'all Gentiles. I hate working around y'all Gentiles. I hate being around y'all juiced up, y'all nasty. You know what I'm saying? Walk in the bathroom and it's all kind of like dookie smears on the toilet porcelain bowl. Why? It's like, why you don't add no beans in your diet? Like, why y'all be eating fast food every day and it shows up in the toilet? You know what I'm saying? And then the person that got to use the toilet after you is unfortunate enough to have to flush the toilet like 10 times to get the remains of your dookie smear down the drain. Cause I don't want that to splash up and then, oh, my stomach. Listen, let me get out of here real quick. All I gotta say is, am I the only one that feels like I'm in a Twilight Zone right now? And this ain't no tinfoil conspiracy either. I'm out. All praise to the Most High for holding me down. Because if it wasn't for the Most High, bruh, I probably would have snapped by now. If I didn't know about spiritual law and about what's going on behind the scenes, according to the Bible, I would have snapped by now. If I was one of those ones that just live in the world and never read the Bible and just go off of what they watch on the video or never actually read it, bro, I would have been snapped. All praise to the Most High Israel. I'm out.